am ready to sell my airplane. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a lot. So I turned to my uncle who's bought, I think he's owned, I don't remember. I said, hey, what do I do? He told me to get a broker, and that was all I needed to hear because I really didn't want to fool with it myself. Oh, thank God. Registrations and logbooks and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What they're going to do is charge you. It's typically, I think, 5 to 6% of the price. They take care of everything after the sale as well, getting all the right papers, getting everything signed, transferred. It's kind of like buying, well, it's like buying a car and a house, kind of a mix. I have someone that I'm interested in using that is a friend of my uncle's, and he charges 5%. I believe he said 5%. The broker that I've hired to help me sell my plane can also help me find another plane. And I do want a new plane. So I'm hoping that he's going to be looking for buyers for my plane. He is going to be taking and using photographs. He's responsible for the photographs, for getting them on all the websites so everyone can see them. He just needs a little bit of basic information from me. I give him information from my logbooks, information on the airplane, the equipment, and he takes care of reaching out to all the people that he knows and putting it on all the platforms where people can see. And he has used VREF to give it a value to put out there to sell it for. And then he's also going to be looking for another plane. Told him what I wanted in an airplane. I want a tail wheel, I want to be able to tail all the time, I want to be able to do aerobatics in it, and I want to be able to fly cross country as well. It's kind of a lot. If I were you, I would pay the 5% fee and hire a broker. Hopefully, I'll sell my plane and get the right plane for me pretty quickly because I don't want to be without a plane. I actually may make it with just one bag. That's crazy. That's a miracle. Trying to charge. I've got 3 old phones. I'm just going to charge to use to do filming, and I don't know the activation code on this phone. Look how bright that is. Wow. The whole point of this trip is, the person that wants to buy my airplane has asked me to fly it down to where his mechanic is, which is in Fort Myers, Florida, so that he can look over it. That is going to take probably a day, maybe 2, for them to look over it, and I'll hang out there. The buyer, it was negotiated that they will pay for my travel expenses to get the plane down there. Sometimes you can hire someone to ferry the plane, come get it and take it down there, then you pay them. Also buy my commercial ticket back if he does wind up buying the plane. And pretty sure he's gonna buy it. I was pretty clear that I don't want to fly all the way down there if they're gonna like back out, if they're gonna nitpick all the stuff that needs to be done. I know there's not a whole lot that needs to be done because I just had the annual to put down a deposit, so I have that. Pretty confident that this will be my last flight in this airplane. And yes, I'm sad. I'm trying to pack as lightly as possible. I have a big, huge suitcase that I take a lot so that I have plenty of room, but that's really complicated in a small plane because you typically want to put most of the weight forward. In my plane is I have this big suitcase that I have to put in the back seat, and that's kind of difficult and challenging. Procrastinating. It's funny because I can wear like the same shirt for a week when I'm here, but when I travel, I'm packing like 30 shirts for 3-4 days. I don't know, why is that? It's like 17 degrees. And I'm flying down to where it's 80-something degrees. So packing for this is a little bit of a challenge because I just need to be warm like for a few hours here, and then I'll need to be warm when I come back. But down there, I just need like warm clothes, shorts and t-shirts and things like that. And I won't need these. I'm going to sunny FLA. Of course, I'll take a whole bunch of flyGIRL shirts. I'm stopping in Nashville to pick up my uncle. He's gonna go down there with me. He's house hunting down there. And I am going to see my son that lives down there and probably try to see a few other people while I'm down there. And I'm not in a real big hurry to get to the airport because it's so freaking cold. I can't wait to get in the air, get my swimsuit. I'm going to go to the beach. Flip-flops, that is about it. I'm about packed. And then I'll pack some snacks. Don't like to be without food. It's usually in a ponytail because the humidity is just another good excuse to put my hair in a ponytail. I've got a few like posts to make on my social media. Actually, I have a few scheduled, but I need to change them. Something's wrong with one of the things, so I gotta go figure that out. Hopefully my airplane will start. Got a little heater that I plug in and set on a timer so that the oil gets warmed up, and I think that was gonna come on about an hour ago. I'll be there in like less than an hour, do the pre-flight, and I will not be filming the pre-flight because I'm gonna be cold and I'm just gonna wanna kind of get it done. It's a long journey. I'll have to stop probably, like I stop in Nashville, and then I'll have to stop at least once, probably 2 more times before I get to Fort Myers. I'm excited to get to the warmth because it's actually snowing right now. My son sent me a text yesterday that said it was 85, I think, down there. He lives in Miami. I had a friend send me a picture of the ocean and blue sky, and it was just like, take me there. Well, I'm driving to the airport and it's freaking cold outside. I've been up for about 3 hours. I got up at 5 o'clock, exercised, packed, tried to answer a few emails. I've got some voicemails. I'm about to be unavailable. I can't be reached. Call you later. I'm looking forward to that. I hope my plane starts because it is 14 degrees. I hope the heater was on and working. We will see. I left my plane in Fort Myers. Can't even believe it. I am back here in an empty hangar. Yes, I'm sad, and this whole process has been educational, entertaining. We flew my plane down to Fort Myers, took a couple of days. The buyer and I took a flight together so he could check everything out, make sure everything was working. And then the next day, he had his A&P actually spend the day borescoping the engine and really checking out thoroughly the engine to make sure everything was as expected. We made the deal, and he bought me a ticket back, flew back to Cincinnati, and left my plane there. I've been here at Sporty's talking to some people about the next airplane that I need to buy. Everybody has an opinion. For sure, moving on to new things. I really want to be able to do aerobatics. Cross-country flying is still pretty important to me. An RV, something like that, maybe what I'm looking at. I look forward to hearing what you think I should get next. I'm gonna have to empty out this hangar soon.